This is Johan Gamble, and we're back playing The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Last time we did a bunch of stuff, got some hard pieces. I upgraded our arrow, our quiver, so now we can hold up to 60, and I gave some bugs to Agatha, and I also donated some money to the Mallow Mart, and now we're just gonna go ahead and go on with the story. We gotta go down here and go see Thelma. Open this door. One time it's not open. All the other times they've been open. Like when we were a wolf. Twice actually it's been open. Hey, let's go say hi to the cat. Hi. Hello. Thank you, kitty. Thank you. You helped Minna. Very thankful. Okay, let's talk. Oh my. If it isn't Johan. Yes, it's me. Hello. You made it. How have you been, honey? I'm okay. Mercy, you have a good time, and I was just talking about you.
Hey.
Oh. Hey, everyone, introduce yourself. This handsome young man is the infamous Johan. Oh, I'm not that handsome. I'm okay. You remember what I told you before, honey. These are the friends I mentioned, the ones who are trying to help deal with all the troubles in Hyrule. All right. Actually, there's one more of us, but he's been to disturbing turning events in the Eastern Desert, so he's gone to check it out. He's an older man named Gerudo. If you happen to meet him, definitely take the time to talk to him, okay, honey? Well, you've come all the way here, honey, so why don't you relax a bit? Why don't you get sociable and talk to these folks? They're a jolly bunch. Okay. Who's this guy? Okay, not gonna speak? Fine, whatever.
Hey.
Oh, hello there. You must be Johan, correct? I'm Shade, wonderful to meet you. Thelma told me about been up to. You're rather formidable. I'd rather not. I'm afraid. Well, I'm formidable at book reading, but lack, shall we say, physical skills. They said the history and legends of Hyrule are a cup of tea. I'm your fellow, if you're curious. Just ask away. Okay. Well, who is this lady? I'm Alicia, I guess. I grew up from the mountains with my father, who was a knight in his own right. He taught me the arts of war as though I was his son. Of course, the lesson in common courtesy was not part of the regiment, so forgive me if I come off as rude, yeah? Listen, before I blab both of your ears up, I want to tell you something. Snow Peak, the mountain of north of Hyrule, is unlike any mountains I've ever seen. I don't know much yet, but these things happen that happen no other mountains I know of. Evil controls it. As soon as I know something more, I'll tell you. Until then, you should stay away, yeah? Yeah, sure. What do we look? You want to talk to me? It's been a long time. Johan. Russell? My wife Ilia sent word to me. I've seen the children in Kakariko Village, and of course I've heard all about your adventures. Man, you haven't even heard half of them. I must thank you for your help with calling, Johan. I barely recognize him. In any case, I trouble my own interactions. I want to help the cause. These friends of mine, I've had connections with them for a long time. Like the others, I'm gathering information. I will let you know if I hear. What's with that stupid helmet? Well, I'm one to talk. Look what I got. Okay, is that it? Okay, I wanna look. Can I look? Is that it? Is that all they're gonna do? At the moment, I'm absolutely intrigued by the sky beings known as Oko. Yes, according to legend, Hyrule was made by Hylians, who we all know is closest race to the gods. But according to legend, there was a race even closer to the gods, and they say these creatures made the Hylians. When the creatures, the people Hylia, the stimulously created the new capital, a city that floated in the heavens. They dwelt there, and some scholars believe this race lives there, somewhere in the great sky. Sky's being isn't the symbol of marvelous little boy. What I wouldn't give to meet them. I actually know one. Okay, we want to look at this map. I actually know a sky creature. Let's see. That old codger is at the Lake Hylia set in the desert. Oh, so it's right there. Oh, okay. How's that Ilia doing, honey? I'm sure the shaman will find a way to get her memory back. That old Rondo is a talented man for sure. Anyways, honey, you got your own things to worry about. Okay, yep. Oh, wait a minute, what? What's this? What? How's Ilia doing? I'm sure, honey, you got your own things to worry about. Check out his turn if you need details. Okay, right. So what I need to go do is go talk to that, the guy. Need to go talk to him real quick. So we can just walk right here. Thankfully there's no one here. So let's go over there. Okay. We need to go talk to him real quick. Okay, let's run over there real quick. La 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 la. Okay, gotta turn human. Gotta become human. improper English. I also saw something that you know what? I think I know how to get to the wolf now because I saw him. Like, I think I saw him on like a ledge. So I want to try and get to him because I want to make this my last video because I don't feel like going to do the going head over to the temple yet because it's going to be a bit of time. I feel like maybe a couple more videos. So anyways, let's go ahead up here. And look at those things over in the distance. Didn't we see those when we were as a wolf? I mean, when we were singing with the other wolf? Yeah, can I hookshot to a ladder? No, that'd be nice if I could so I can skip some of this ladder grooming. Climb, 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 climb. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Link, for taking every individual step. Oh my gosh, come on. Come on! Hurry up! Oh, wow, it's so pretty outside, though. Okay, let's talk to him. I thought it was about time for you to arrive. Master Yoham, is it? Well, Master? Well, I have never been called that before. You do know Thelma, don't you? I'm alright. I'm part of the group that Thelma kindly allows to meet at her bar. I've heard all about your deeds from her. Now, you being a courageous youth, you have likely heard of the strange events in the desert and come to investigate, no? Maybe. Or am I mistaken? You do know, don't you, Master Yoham? The Gerudo deserts once held a prison built to hold the worst criminals this land has ever known. The criminals who were sentenced to death were sent directly into an underworld by a cursed mirror that was kept in the prison. Now the prison is condemned, and even the road leading to the desert is impassable. The desert's at the world's end, and it still holds the cursed mirror and the malice of the doomed inmates. These old bones know the evil currently plaguing Hyrule is related to this wicked place, so I have come to learn the truth. Master Yom, I must ask, what will you do? Don't tell me you plan to enter the desert and confirm the suspicion with your own eyes. Yes! Is that so? Then let good old Abra help you out. You see, Lake Hylia below us, and a man named Fro runs an amusement ride of sorts here. Give him this. You got Amro's notes. Okay. See, long ago I saved this man Fro's life, and now he cannot refuse me if I ask a favor. If you leave the rest up to Fro, all should go well. Actually, it's funny because Fro actually helps us multiple times. He'll help us this time, and then he'll help us again. Actually, I think I'll get that wolf in a different part. I don't feel like it. Okay, let's swim, 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 swim. I gotta this way, I gotta this way. Okay. Up. Okay. Let's see, that's where the building is. Boop! Okay. Let's get these notes. Okay, here, help me, please. From old Ara, huh? Oh, well, I guess I had to do what the old coot says. Oasis flight, right? So here you go, one of our secret options, not available to the general public. This time all paid for, so what do you say, wanna go? Yes. Alright then, but before next time you gotta pay. Sweet sailing, buddy of mine. One for the Oasis, fire in the hole. Cool. Let me put back this. Let's go! Dun 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 dun. There's a Poe, but I can't reach it. I love that part where he starts mumbling like, oh, that's so funny. Whoa. What if I hit that giant rock right there? What if I fell into that giant hole? Did you aim me in the sand? And yes, we are here. Gerudo Desert. Wow. Dark. Wait, Yoham. Yeah, I'm in now? Something wrong? This is funny. Minette starts acting like really shy around me. I mean, the Link. Before we go, there's something I want you to hear. Do you remember what the spirit said about the Fused Shadow? Yeah. What do you think happened to the magic wielders who tried to rule the sacred realm? Well, I don't know, he didn't mention that. They were banished. They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddess. It was another world entirely. I don't know what the word is, so I'm skipping it, where the sun shines bright. Its denizens became shadow that could not mingle with the light. Eventually most came to call it the Twilight Realm, and from it none could return to the world of light. They were forever doomed to live in the twilight, fiddling in the half-light of the dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule. This is the history of the Twilight as it's been passed down from our ancestors. Do you now understand what I am? I'm a descendant of the tribe who was banished to the Twilight Realm. Look, Minna, that's just your ancestors. That doesn't make you a bad person. It was a peaceful place until Zant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all the Twilight into Shadow Beast. Well, have I been killing innocent people? Whoops. Those are some weird shoes. It was clear to me now that he somehow gained a great evil power previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from there and I could no longer get to the Twilight Realm without his power. But there's another tale told by my people. Throughout the goddess forbid us to return to the world of light, they left one link between the light and the darkness. Something called the Mirror of Twilight was passed to protectors of Hyrule. It is our own path to the Twilight Realm, and we must get there. You'll come with me, won't you? Of course I will, Minna. You're my best bud. Well, besides Aggro. But Aggro's not really here. Yeah, of course I'll help you, Minna. It's funny, Minna becomes like a lot more, you know, kind and tender around Link. It's kind of funny. Anyways, I'm just going to transform into a wolf because it's by far the easiest way to travel across here because it actually takes a long time to get around. And there's a lot of annoying enemies, but what's that? There's something really tall back there. Something kind of funky looking back there. Anyways, I don't think there's any heart pieces we can get. Well, actually, there are heart pieces we can get, but we're not gonna. They're not for a minute. It looks like there's a Poe. Or is that a bug? Okay, let's turn into a human real quick. Got the bug. A Dayfly. Okay, turn back into a wolf. And let's get moving. Okay, we gotta walk around this giant chasm. Whoa! Hey, stop it! Stupid worm. Okay, can't do this yet. This is gonna be for a while. Ow! Darn it! Ran into the little wall. Okay. I need to turn back into a human. Transform. Put in the claw shot. Got it. Good. Okay, now as you can see, you can probably see these plants right here. They're actually useful to get around. You actually use them to get around. So let's see. I gotta grab one. Can I grab one? I know I can. I'm just not letting me grab it. Come on, let me grab it already. Oh darn it! Ugh. Okay, let's just wait. Come on. Darn it! Ah, come on, it's gonna be one of those days. Okay, darn it, I could have. Come on, just let me lock onto you. I'm just gonna try and lock them. Whatever. Oh my goodness, come on. Let me see, maybe it's a little easier over here. Darn, it's hard to get stuff when you can't lock onto it. Okay, sorry this is taking so long. Jeez, I'm just having... I need to get up there. I mean, I don't need to, but it's useful. It's useful to get up there. Got it. Okay. Anyways, this thing acts as a sort of, you know, transportation, and look. Oh, okay. Now we can get here. Because the first time I came through here, I actually didn't notice this, and I was never able to warp here. Well, actually, once you beat the dungeon, you don't need to warp here, but it's just, you know... Actually, I'm gonna kill the guy over here. Okay. Just die! Okay, come on, you two. Good, I got them both. Ooh, I thought I messed up for a second. Okay. Well, actually, I want that extra heart. Okay. Let's get up here. Climb. And if you look... Oh, there's also a Poe here. I forgot that. Let's go grab this Poe real quick. Let's get this Poe. Come here. This is actually, once you remove this giant bridge, is actually the cable reveals. Which I will not go through because I don't really care. All you get is fairy tears, and if you are trying to get all Poes, you do need to go down there, because there's like maybe, there's a couple of Poes down there. I know there's a couple of Poes. Is that over there? Okay, well, we'll check later. Okay, let's see. What is this thing? It's warping. I think it's that missing bridge. Warp this. Now we can travel through there if we ever need to, a little easier. I mean, I usually use warps, but you know. No, you know what? It's easier because now we can warp onto the bridge. Because if we tried to warp there, we would just fall into the giant hole. But now we can actually warp onto the bridge. So, you know, that's really useful. So you definitely want to grab this since it's right here. It's like a giant chunk of rock. So funny, like in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, when you do it, you know, it'll be sucked up into the vortex, and then it'll sometimes be rematerialized. And I didn't play Twilight Princess or see it, so I wasn't really quite sure why I kept doing that. But then after I played, I was like, oh, that's why. I like how it's just like BAM! It's like slammed in there. Yay! But you know what? I'm going to end the video here, and we will go ahead and go through the Gerudo desert in the next part. So this video, I'm Gamble. Thanks for watching. See you next time as we continue to play more Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Okay, bye then.